capital of Germany, also the stage for today's contest as we welcome you all to Berlin. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from Berlin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they're brought up by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
He was the 6th overall pick of the New York Football Giants, but he fell just shy, Kate, of 6 full seasons with New York. Remember, a midseason release led into the Minnesota Vikings a season ago. Now he hopes to take all that experience, the ups and the downs, the peaks and the valleys, to make the most of this situation in Indy.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now with Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
Daniel Jones sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Pistol now for Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jones now to throw. It's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
1st and 10.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. To the air once more. Here's Jones. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now a toss play, Taylor. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Return to Taylor on 3rd down. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing. Michael Badgley is set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So out had the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
The former Husky got a 3-star audition to end his rookie season. Kate, and those results, well, as you'd expect, were a little mix. Some highlight reel making throws and some opportunities to learn from as well. But now the 8th pick, he's going to get the ball in his hands running his own team.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And again, it's Penix. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Here's Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Go to him again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. Penix on the sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Trying for it with Penix. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, listen to
Taylor hit, and the ball is loose. The Falcons bring it in, and they're going to take over with a first and goal here. Recover the fumble, and now a great chance to make their opponents pay. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Romo adds the point after. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Penix. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets this one to London. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Penix working from the gun. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do know have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd.
From the shotgun, Penix. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
A 53-yard attempt.
At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Colts ready to take the field. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now it's Jones out the play action. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Cut near the goal line. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, Jones to the air. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Setting up the screen. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Badgley for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Falcons 7. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. On first down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
A gain of 12.
Let's go now.
And the Falcons first down.
Penix now. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's second down.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. He's back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Now, it has been a great time so far in Berlin, hasn't it? More still in store. Off we go here in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession.
Cowboy 80.
Penix now on first down. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long. Throwing from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Not an enviable spot as they come up. Third and long. Third and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through the second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jones setting up the play action. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, it's Jones. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. What a game he has had. Really showed the versatility he's got from the running back position and the wrinkles that he can add to this offense.
Yeah, Kate, you hear it all the time. The quarterback's best friend's a reliable tight end. Well, right next to that reliable tight end is a more dependable pass-catching running back.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now the toss running right with Taylor. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Badgley for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
21. Falcons 7. Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Cut out left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
That one complete to Pitts. He's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Romo on to try the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 14. Bradley
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's Jones. Gets it to him on the screen. Hits a seam at the 40. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
First down throw by Jones. He throws a bullet to the center. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said, some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Penix looking to pass. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run.
Oh, Penix lost it, and they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
He's looking deep once again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Again, left side to Taylor. Jukes away from one. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pistol now for Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Check go.
Play action now with Jones. He rolls to his right, taking a chance to the end zone. They did it! He made the interception! Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. We walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take go.
Throwing here, Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Viking 18. Hut, hut.
From the gun, Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Badgley for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Colts 28, Falcons 14. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency, got to be at sky high right now.
It's a gain of 10, and the Falcon first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's second down.
Penix working from the gun. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offense in the hurry up here.
Michael Penix sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. It is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
And the Colts first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Badgley for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. On first down, here's Penix. Finds the in route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
First down, Falcons.
Penix now on first down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Nick Cross has it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Colts ready to take the field. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the one timeout does remain defensively. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Jones on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
And the Colts, first down.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Puts this underneath to Taylor. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, one more snap to play here.
Let's go.
Jones gonna throw again. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. All right, Brock. 2 words for you as we wrap this one up. Mission accomplished. It's what you set out to do every week. Win the football game. And the guys did just that.
Yeah, and I think it was about confidence today. Right? It's one thing to think you can go get the job done. It's another thing to say you're going to get the job done. But when you actually have the experience of getting the job done, it just instills a ton of confidence for your team and in the building.